Hello you guys, it's Karen and I'm here to do an update on the Argireline solution. I have been using this. You can see how much I've used, but as some of you have noticed when you've seen my skincare routine videos or anything like that, that emergency dry skin video, I use a lot of a product. I always use more than you need to, so you know it might last you longer than it's lasted me, but I'm halfway through this bottle. Argireline solution at 10%. When I did the 1 month update for you guys, which was a month ago, we're now at 2 months, there was not a single bit of difference. And the way I'm testing this is I'm putting it on at night and in the morning. No, actually in the last week, I've completely forgotten to put it on in the morning, I think. But I've been putting it around here for my crow's feet. And then I've been putting it along my eyebrow and down the middle bit here, with a view to stopping the micro expressions here to prevent the hooding that happens when you pull your eyebrow in, because I'm not having Botox anymore. And so I'd like to stop, you know, that where you pull your eyebrows in and get, it's not so much the line here that bothers me, it's the fact of how the eyes kind of crinkle like that. So that's what I've been using it on, and I've been putting it under my eyebrow a little bit here as well to hopefully, like I said, stop this pulling in. At the 1 month update, I told you that I couldn't see any difference at all. I had a close look at the video. I'm doing a video of me pulling my eyebrows in like that, and I can't see any difference at all, or I couldn't see any difference at the 1 month stage, and I couldn't see any difference in the crow's feet. I am really pleased to report that at this 2 month stage, I took the photos yesterday and video, that with the photos I think there is a difference. It's a tiny difference, but it's a difference. And what it is one of the, I've got 2 lines under my eyes, and I think it might be the right, because when I look at it, it's on my left. I think it's this one. The bottom line doesn't go out as far. It used to go out to the corner of my eye, and it now goes out to further in. And I'll try and manipulate the photo. I'll put it in just a before and after, and you can see if you can see the difference yourself. And I'll try and put it in also with some kind of red mark or something on it so that you can see the difference, you know. I'm not quite sure how I'll do that, but I can definitely see that there is a little bit of difference in my crow's feet, so I'm really chuffed with that. Then with the video, it's really funny because I think I've watched it about 10 times because I'm just not sure if I can see a difference. And if you remember, my initial review of this is not that it's an anti-wrinkle as in you just put it on your skin and it changes the wrinkles. I believe that it works by preventing micro expressions, so relaxing the muscles basically. And so my hope is that over time I wouldn't be able to pull my eyes in as much like this. And so I compared it last month with the one a month before that and saw no difference. And this one I'm looking at, and I would say I think I might be able to see a tiny bit of difference, but it's so imperceptible, and it would be no point putting it on screen. You just wouldn't be able, you'd have to watch it again and again, and me watching it very close up, I can barely see it. But if you take that aside, because that could just be, as I mentioned before, or in another video, a bit of the placebo effect. Once you're using something, your brain is going to veer more towards seeing a difference. So if we say that I'm just imagining seeing that little bit of improvement, it's just I feel like I can see a little bit more of my lid in one of them, but like I said, it's such a tiny amount. What is for sure is that there is no line in the middle of my eyes, and there should be by now because I have stopped having Botox. My last Botox was November last year, so what we're in now, May, so 6 months ago. And normally I'd have my Botox done every 3 to 5 months, somewhere around that mark, because at the 3 month mark for me, I would definitely need it done again. And so that tells me something actually, that I would have expected by now that I could pull my eyes in a lot more than I can. And so I'm really encouraged by these results, and I'm so glad I stuck it out, because if I'd have gone on the 1 month results, which I suppose I have done with the azelaic acid and salicylic acid, I've only gone on the 1 month results, and I've changed and I've gone, they don't work, I'm moving on to something else, but I'm glad I stuck it out, because it does seem like it takes a little bit longer, which like I said, I think I said in the original review. So I'm definitely going to use the rest of this bottle in exactly the way I'm using it just now. I'm going to use it around my eyes, above my eyebrow, just underneath my eyebrow, and in this middle bit here, and hopefully we'll see something a bit more to the naked eye, visible to the naked eye at the 3-month stage. In my 1-month update video, I told you that I had some stinging from this after the initial video, but that only lasted a couple of times, and I think that was at the time I put retinol around my eyes to see if my eyes reacted. My eyes didn't react the same way as my neck did to the retinol, but I think because I put retinol on, it was making this sting. Or it may have been this on its own, but we'll never know. But what I can say is that now I'm only using this, I haven't had any stinging and I haven't had any peeling. I did have peeling around my eyebrows. And actually, I think in the video that I've just done, I said that the retinol didn't affect around my eye area, but it could be that it was the retinol making my skin dry and peeling, and thinking about it, it probably was. What I meant by that was the retinol didn't go bright red and lumpy the same way it did on my neck. My eyes are definitely more tolerant of the retinol. But using this for the last month, I've had no stinging whatsoever and no dry peeling skin above my eyebrows. So whether that's just that my skin has become accustomed to this, or whether it's that I'm not using the retinol, I'm not sure. But just in case you have experienced that, it might be worth persevering. It never got to the stage of being something that bothered me too much, you know. I just use a dry flannel to sort of flake off some of the dry skin. Okay, that's everything for this. I have put it in my diary for another month, which I think is actually on my birthday, 3rd of June, because it was the 3rd of May that this, 3rd of April was 1 month, 3rd of May is 2 months, 3rd of June is 3 months. So I will come back and do an update for you on the 3rd of June, by which time I'll probably be nearly at the bottom of this bottle, but hopefully we'll have seen some results. Thank you very much for watching. I will list all of my makeup, etc. in the description, and I will speak to you again.